the emphasis for the next couple of weeks is going to be moving, using our legs, keeping our hips mobile. And when we come down to the mat point, we're going to split again to those that like to go or can go into 4-point position, and those that would prefer to be on their backs. You'll follow the similar instructions, but just be aware, after we do the roll down, you'll either go into roll, from a roll down, you can either come out into 4-point, or you can roll down and then move onto your back. Now, I'm just wondering, everyone realised that it was the same link to use this week. Get started. They will have the video again anyway that they can work with. Right, Rayla doesn't normally join later. Check my, bear with me for 2 seconds. Let me check my email to make sure I know this. No. Okay. Okay, guys, let's start in standing. Have your cans to hand or nearby. We won't use the ball until later on. And we're going to work on some balance and some hip sort of openings. So if you're balanced, if you sometimes feel a little bit wobbly, don't step out too far, or make sure you've got the back of the sofa or a chair in front to rest your fingertips on. All right, so to start with, feet are going to be that nice sort of hip width apart. Hands on around your hips or hands out in front. And we're going to bring the right knee up in front of us. Spread the toes on the left, keep the balance. Now take the right toes out to the side and tap. Then bring the knee back up in front and place it back onto the floor. I'm going to do that same side again 8 times. So knee up in front to hip height. Tapping out towards 3 o'clock on a clock face. Soften the left knee. Good. Draw that pubic bone to that tummy button. Lift that knee back into the center. And just gently rest the foot back down. Don't put your whole weight back down. Lift back up again with that right knee. Think about tapping out to 3 o'clock on a clock face, as wide as you can. Bring the knee back up to the center. And just tap down. Just the toes now. We're not putting the foot down. Lift up with the left knee. Right knee, sorry. Out towards 3 o'clock. Back into the center. Tap back down. Good. Back up, knee in front. Hands outside if you need to. Soften the left knee. Tap out with the right. Bring the knee back up in front. Tap back down with the toes. Lift up. See if we can start to get a little bit smoother through the movement. So it's all one movement. Brush the toes. Lift back up. Tap out to the side. Lift back to the center. And tap back down. Draw up again. Connect pubic bone to tummy button. Soften the left knee. Tap out with the right. Lift up. Spread the left toes. Come back down. Last 2. Lifting up. Tapping out. Lifting up. Brushing down. Well done. Last one. Up. Out to the side. Into the middle. Place that right foot down. Well done. And let's move on to the left side. So the right foot's now staying still. The left foot floats up. Knee at hip height. Tap out towards 9 o'clock on a clock face. And then we're bringing that knee up and back to the center at hip height. And closing back down. Well done. Back up again. Good. Tapping out with those toes. Lifting back in. Tapping back down. Tapping up. Tapping out to the side. Lifting back up. Tapping back down. Well done. In your own time, 4 more. Tapping up. Out to the side. Bring the knee back in. Keep that balance. Tap the toes down. Lift back up. Last 3. Tap out to the side. In. Good. And down. Last 2. Up. I'm just going to cycle this on. Up. Out to the side. Up. And down. Last one. Up. Out to the side. And up. In. And down. Well done. Just roll those shoulders a little bit from that balance. Heel raises. So again, lots of balance against calf muscles. Feet and toes are stuck to the floor. Heels lift up. Press the heels down. Both feet on the floor. Lifting, peeling those heels up. Pressing those heels down into the floor. Keep your balance. Lift those heels up nice and tall. Crown of the head straight up to the ceiling. Press the heels into the floor. Straight up and straight down. Remember to try and minimize rocking. Straight up, straight down. Up and down. Should feel that through the lower calf, through the back of your calf. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Back to some balance around the hips. Hip twist, which we do in the class. So this time we're not tapping the foot down. So float that right leg up again. You've got headlights on your hip bones at the front. They're facing forwards. The knee comes out to the side. So you're opening the inner right hip. The knee comes back to the center. Tap in front. So towards 12 o'clock. Lift the knee up again. Twist out to the side. So the inside of, well done. Back to the center. Tap in front. Bring that knee back up again. Inside of the hip, twist out to the side. Bring the knee back in line. Tap in front. Good. Lift that knee. Out to the side. Knee back in line. Tap in front. Last 2. Inside of the hip opens, knee comes out to the side. Knee lines up back in front. You tap in front towards 12 o'clock. Oh, sorry. Last one. Knee comes up. Out to the side. Knee back in front. Tap to 12 o'clock and place the right foot down. Okay, onto the left side. Spread those toes on the right. Knee comes up in front. Draw pubic bone to tummy button. Open the inside of the left hip. Bring it back in line with the body. Tap in front. Lift the knee. Open the hip. Close the hip. Tap in front. Lift the knee. Open the hip. Close the hip. Tap in front. Well done. Keep going. Lift the knee. Open the hip. Close the hip. Tap in front. Last 2. Lift the knee. Open the hip. Close the hip. Tap in front. Last one. Lift the knee. Open the hip. Close the hip. Tap in front. Excellent. Well done. Okay, let's move on to a few little squats. Wide base, wider than your hips. Feet slightly turned out to the side. And I'd like you to try thinking about tapping the space between your feet when you bend the knees. So bending the knees, tapping the floor if you can. If not, just tap somewhere between your knees. Up and down. That's it. And down. Jill, are you okay this morning? I can't hear you unless you unmute yourself. You okay? Okay, I think I got thumbs up. Right. Tap the floor and back down. Tap the floor and back down. Well done. See if you can think about, we're still squatting, but we're tapping that floor in front. Good. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now we're going to try and tap the opposite foot or opposite toes or opposite knee. The other arm comes behind us, so we're getting some rotation through our back. So start with your right hand towards your left toes. The other arm comes up behind you. Keep the knees wide. Come up to standing. Left hand to the right toes. Good. Up to standing. Right hand to the left toes. Bend those knees. Hands down. Opposite, left to right. Other arm reaches behind you. So getting that rotation through your upper spine. Good. Remember to bend the knees. It's not a back stretch. Last 2. 2. Stand up tall. 1. Well done. Okay, now we need the ball for the next bit. You've got your ball. Got the ball, cool. Right, okay, so we are now going to do a heel raise with the ball coming over the back. Okay, so we're combining. So lift up onto your heels. As you press down, the ball is now with your left hand, big semicircle back behind you, and then it's closing at shoulder height, horizontal, back to catch with the right hand. Okay, heel raise. Press the heels down, up, big circle with the right hand to behind you, and then closes down to the left hand. Heel raise up, press the heels down, left arm, nice big circle. Look at that ball behind you, and then close back to the center. Heel raise up, heel raise down. Big circle, I'm going to come down on my knees. Big circle, look at the ball behind you. Close it down in front. Heel raise up, heel raise down. Circle with the left arm over your head. Close it down in front. Take the ball with your heel raise up, heel raise down. Good. Right arm, big circle, shoulders moving. Watch it go over your head. Bring it back to the center. Heel raise up, heel raise down. Left arm, big circle, nice and wide through the chest, and close it back down. Last one, heel raise up, heel raise down, big circle with that right arm. Watch the ball go over you, and then close it down in front. Well done. Okay, just loosen those shoulders, and pop the ball back down for a second. We need the cans in a second. We're going to start with a mermaid. So feet nice and wide. Softening the knees. Just soften the knees. Float the left arm up to your ear. That's it. Rest your right hand on your thigh. Let's slide down your right side towards your knee. And we're reaching over to the side. Well done. Try and keep that left arm close to your ear. So close the space between your arm and your ear, and you'll get the stretch through your trunk. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, press through the left foot. Bring the knees back to the center. Bring that left arm down, resting on both your thighs. Okay, this time, float the right arm up, arm to the ear, leaning over to that left-hand side and sliding that hand gently down the left thigh. Take a breath in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. In through your nose, exhale. Well done. Press through the right foot, bring the right arm back once more to the other side. Float up with the left arm, over to your right-hand side. Soften the right knee, straighten the left one. Keep the arm close to the ear. And take a breath in through your nose. And exhale. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale. Last one to the left-hand side. So press through the left foot. Bend the left foot. Float the left arm down. Float the right arm up. And we're bending the left knee. Coming over to the side. Make sure that lower tummy is nicely in control. Good. Last breath out. Press through the right leg. Float the arms down. Keep those legs nice and wide. Keep your knees wide. And we're just going to do a few little pulses down. 1 and up. Keep those hips open. 2 and up. Well done. Nice and wide through the knees. 3. This is called a goblet squat. Okay. You can tell anyone you've been doing some goblet squats. Sounds impressive. Down and up. Excellent. Keep the hips open. Good. Last 2. 2 and 1. Okay. Well done, everyone.